Why didn't you grab more wood when I was by it? Dying Light is gonna be pretty good. Enjoyed that one. Yeah, I am. I'm playing Dying Light 2. Because my next game I'm playing after this is Weird West. Then I'll be playing Dying Light 2. But I've never played a Dying Light game, so we're gonna see how
That should be it for the
how
fire.
that goes.
But I think there's something wrong with the airflow.
Of course.
Looks all good to me. This mechanism controls the air intake, if I remember correctly. Herr Gustav didn't have time to fix it.
All right. Anything I'm supposed to be doing?
Herr Gustav didn't have time to fix it.
Anything there? Nothing there. Airflow on this one.
Looks like there's something wrong with the airflow.
3. On 3. Two.
Looks all good to me.
Okay, where's number 3? Let's see, 1 and 2. Oh, over here, 3.
No. Impossible. That one is loose.
Fix it.
Looks all good to me.
Yeah, that's 4. Okay. Did that fix it? No. Put it back on? What am I supposed to do? Valve. Guess this stuff. Maybe I'm supposed to... Talk to the owner?
Off you go, my girl. You'll be fine.
Well, that's not what I wanted. Come on, where are you going? Woman? Stop. Look. I mean...
Looks all good to me. Impossible.
That one I can't do anything with. 4 is fine.
Looks like there's something wrong with the airflow.
Mm-hmm.
That should be it for the fire. But I think there's something wrong with the airflow. According to the dials on the stove, there's a problem with the air intake. I'll need to adjust it directly using the stove valves.
What is this?
Wow, I've never seen a stove like this. It must be one of Herr Gustav's inventions that everyone talks about down in Vaghen.
Alright, well thanks for stopping by. Kayleen. You have a good night. And there we go.
That's it. I'm done here. I've done all that Herr Gustav told me to do.
The hint didn't
I'd
do
better go and tell
anything
him.
for me. And all of that with tray in my hands. I deserve a raise.
All right.
Fine. No more orders and everyone's served.
That's the go. You handled your first foray pretty well, Dana, my girl, stepping away as you did from anything to do with the brown shadow. Keep it up, and we'll all be all right. Hey,
Personal
Dana?
space,
But
dude.
what if he...
Just do as you did, and we'll be all right. You played him like a fiddle, Dana. Well done. Especially as I didn't even have to spell out how to go about it. You're a natural. So keep it up, my lovely, and you'll be opening doors at the flick of an eyelash. So, young lady, you're still off to the academy in the fall, are you not? What you waiting for, then? Get back to your practicing, and play us a nice tune while you're at it.
All right then, I will. Thank you, Herr Gustav.
Play something melodious this time. It'll make a nice change from the military pieces some of the patrons have been requesting of late.
Production in some survival games like Subsistence and The Affected. I've never played Abduction. The others. Play the piano. Okay. Let me open it.
Well, Herr Gustav did a pretty good job repairing that key I broke yesterday.
I think the games I have the most, like survival games that I have in, the most I played is Subsistence, and then it's Atlas, I believe. Yeah. And then it's 7 Days to Die, I think it is. We're all enamored. Abduction. I don't know anything about that game. Oh my god, is it going really choppy again? What kind of game is Abduction? Is it like Mist and Ribbon? I'm really horrible at those games. think it's YouTube that's acting up.
Leon, what are you doing? I want to catch the light.
Yeah, looks like it's running really choppy again. I think it's just YouTube tonight is acting up. Yeah. Everything looks good on my end. Keep getting my face close to my mic and it's making me all red. And YouTube.
Oh, God, I hope I haven't...
Bravo! Bravo! Bravo!
Bravo. Bravo.
Clap!
Clap.
How can you clap? Oh, so you like the noise, do you? Do you? Well, you should be ashamed! Ashamed, I say! To applaud the music of a treacherous Polish separatist! Rebel-rousing! It's this kind of rebel-rousing that puts the poison of Marxist Vaghen ideology in the minds of honest people! And those who partake in its vulgarization are accessories to treason!
You are drunk, Herr Hoss.
Out of my way, boy.
Man, what's going on here?
Come, Fraulein. Best clear off until the dust settles.
You should have seen me then, Fraulein Walker. I was so young and eager to witness whatever could happen between Dana and Leon. I needed to know, to be included, one way or another.
Wow, this is irritating. It's not working.
A blasted fight. That's all I need.
Look, it just pretty much stopped working.
Not now, Lenny.
Shouldn't you be in bed?
I'm playing Lenny?
Lenny, don't. Give them some space, would you?
Take a look.
He had it coming.
Wow, he really hit that hard.
Oh, Lenny. Why don't you leave the piano to those who actually know how to play it, huh?
I don't understand why. I think it's just YouTube that's acting up, but I don't know. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's... I don't get it.
Dana did a good job. It's nice and warm in here now, but maybe a bit too much for Herr Hoss.
I pay attention what I was supposed to be doing here. I'm supposed to go out there. I already talked to these people. Yeah, I may just end the stream here. Oh, upstairs. I just ended a little bit early tonight because this thing is not working very well. Local man Leon Kobatis took a shock slalom men's gold at Garmisch Partenkirchen Winter Olympics on Saturday as the two favorites both spectacularly bombed out. Ivar Ballengrund of Norway won silver, 0.34 seconds behind, and Rudi Kranz of Germany the bronze after his compatriot Franz Pfiffner and then Bertil Kursen of Norway both imploded. Kabatas 21 became the only Vaghen skier to win an Olympic medal, breaking the national record set by Hans Gartmann in 1932 in Lake Placid. Means everything I've been training my whole life for at a moment like this, said the unheralded mountain guide from Vaghen. Took a medal in Lake Placid 1932, a bronze, but I always dreamt about a gold medal, and now it is a dream come true, and I'm totally blown away. Kabatas follows the footsteps of Max Schaefer as not only the second national women's Olympic gold. It's starting to work again. Yeah. Something's going on. I have to try to figure it out. Maybe it's not beyond my control. I don't know.
You all right? Yeah, I thought so.
It's just that if I had retaliated, I would have lost my job, you know? Believe me, I came this close to not being able to pay for my studies at the academy after the holidays.
Forget it.
Now
He
it's,
was blind drunk.
it's
Won't
working.
even remember it come tomorrow.
Doesn't give me the
All
error.
Gustav could see it wasn't your fault. Besides, you didn't see him after your performance. Ecstatic he was.
There are more and more people like that brute. They don't even bother to hide their hatred anymore. It's like they've been given a mission, or perhaps I should say permission, to abuse people like me, as if Vagerans had suddenly become the scourge of society. And we're powerless to act because if we did, we'd lose our home. My parents, they've become a bundle of nerves. They can't sleep at night. Only last week, our shop window got smashed again, and our neighbors, they couldn't care less, and neither could the authorities. I'm sorry. I've upset you, haven't I?
You've put my own suspicions into words, Fraulein. Because what you say about the Brown Shadow is true, and that's what worries me. I used to think they were just a bunch of cranks in their ridiculous uniforms. But now I can see these lunatics really are serious. Deadly serious.
But you did know who was behind the Origin expedition.
Never gave it much thought, to be honest. Only met Huss and the scientists today. For me, they were no different from any other group I've trained. If I'd have known that, I'd have had second thoughts. Actually, do you know what?
What?
I'm going to stop training them.
Can you do that?
It's still a free country, right? So after a few weeks' notice, I'll be off the hook. At least, I get to spend the summer here with you. Painting.
But I don't paint.
No, you play. I paint. It's my passion. And you can be my muse.
Is that what you say to all the girls?
No. Never.
Hello, you two lovebirds.
Oh, the old
Everyone's
lady.
going to bed, so you better come back inside or you'll catch cold. Or worse.
And that's how Dana pipped everyone at the post. It only took one look for Leon to fall head over heels in love with her.
May have to make maybe a slight adjustment or two
And
or
it didn't
something, I
take
think.
much for Dana to fall for him. Love at first sight, you might say.
Yeah, I think I might have to make some adjustments maybe to after the stream tonight, just to see if it'll maybe that's gonna be an issue.
The whole band stayed at the chalet all summer long. Then, I suppose, everyone went their own sweet way.
Did you ever see any of them again?
Oh, no.
What about Dana and Leon?
They too went their own ways, I guess. And that, Fräulein Walker, is all there is to it.
Do you know if she's still alive?
Can't be sure, but I doubt it. It was a lifetime ago, Fräulein Walker.
It'd be old.
Where do you think she might be if she were?
No idea. Things went from bad to worse after that summer. Not to mention half the town was razed during the war.
Did Dana leave anything here? Any documents or anything that might help me find where she went?
Not that I know of. But I suppose there might be in Father's old coffer. Must still be in the loft. Junta bought it from him that summer, so she could use it to store her precious filming gear. She was supposed to come back for it, but she never did. If there is anything that can help you, it will be in there. So feel free to look around the refuge by yourself if you like, even though I don't think anyone managed to open the coffer since Junta left.
Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny. Thank you so much.
Computers. Okay. Piano.
That must be the piano Dana played on the night she met Leon. The night Lenny told me about.
Ah, I see I'm not the only one stuck here. Bah, pull up a seat and together we can moan about being stuck here.
Thank you, but I have things to do.
I hope you can stay until this evening at least. In London they have the changing of the guard. Here we get the changing of the colors. I guarantee it's worth the wait. Hmm? English?
American, actually.
Oh, seeing as you've come so far, then. Besides, it's always nicer to be stranded in good company. From Belgium, myself, on a world climbing tour.
Stranded?
Didn't you know? They've closed the Teufelskragen. That's the path they call the
Teufelskragen.
Devil's Pass.
So that's what all the fuss is about.
All down to climate change.
You mean the thaw, right?
Made the path too dangerous to climb and apparently resulted in a morbid discovery.
Oh?
Bodies of resistance fighters, killed while leading refugees to Switzerland. Frozen solid.
Resistance fighters? You mean frozen since the Second World War?
That's what the paper says.
Is that what the tent's for?
It's a temporary chapel of rest that the rescue team made while waiting for the bodies to be airlifted out.
I see. I guess there's no reason to disrespect the departed, even after all these years.
I only hope all this sudden interest from excavationists puts an end to the stupid rumors that a strange creature haunts the Silberspiegel. Otherwise, you can be sure as soon as the old lady pops her clogs, this place will become run over by those infernal tourists.
That was pass.
Can you tell me about this Devil's Pass?
Oh, it's on the far side of the cirque, looking out from the terrace. As you can imagine, it's called Devil's Pass because it's extremely dangerous. Most of all because of the risk of avalanche. Only seasoned alpinists can negotiate it, really.
How long?
As a professional alpinist myself, what I love about it is knowing I'm climbing in the tracks of courageous climbers of bygone times. There's a real sense of history about it. For example, resistance fighters used it during the war to smuggle Vagrants and other victims of the Brown Shadow into Switzerland.